Good evening. All right, we got softball coming. Tigers versus Broncos. Got softball. Tigers and the Broncos. What's up, Andrew and Daniel Barry? Member gang in the house. Daniel Barry. All right, getting ready to get this game started for the top of the first inning. And so we got the starting lineups. See with we got Knight, Gusha, Groves, Flores, Farmer, McNally, Lake, Whalen, and Bumcrot. There's your lineup there for the Boise State Broncos. Here we go, man. Boise State will bat first here in the top of the first. So it's a cool night in Baton Rouge. So no rain in the forecast, which is good. And so Berzon's on the mound here for LSU. Here comes the pitch. That's gonna be a ball low. 1-0. So we're underway here from Tiger Park. 1-0 to count. We got Knight at the plate here for Boise. And the 1-0 is 2-0. So this is Berzon's third start this year. And the 2-0 is fouled. 2-1. So 2-1 to count here to Knight. So 2-1. And the pitch is 3-1. Outside, 3-1. 3-1 to count. Berzon getting signed. And the pitch is a butt, but it's foul. 3-2. Count goes full 3-2. Three and two to count. And the 3-2 is a swing and a miss. One down. So one down. Bring up Gusha. Gusha due up. Pitch is a ball, 1-0. One and no. Count. Comes the pitch. Plate. That's another strike. 1-1. Late call. Late call. 1-1. So 1-1 to count. And the pitch is in the dirt. 2-1. So 2-1 to count. And the 2-1 is hit to right side and be caught. 2 down. Nice camera angle there, guys. 2 down. 2 down. And we got Groves do what? The Groves at the plate. And the pitch is a strike. 0-1. The 0-1 to count. The 0-1 is fouled. 0-2. Counts 0-2 here to Groves. Top of the first. 2 outs. Nobody on base. The 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's going to end the top of the inning. So Boise goes down in order 1, 2, 3. Go to the bottom of the first. Boise 0, LSU coming to the plate. Bottom of the first. Bottom of the first we go. No score. You will come to the plate. Bottom half of the first. All right. What's up, bud? Chase, how you doing? Get back in here. The night is falling. Temperature's gonna drop a little bit. It was a pretty day today. Temperatures were in the mid 70s. Temperatures are going to drop a little bit tonight. All in all, it was a beautiful day today. Mid 70s. Tigers will come to the plate. We got Coffee, Briggs, and Pleasance. The first 3 batters up. All right. Yeah, Coffee, Briggs, Pleasance, Gutierrez. You got Newland, Rudy, Carson, Bergeron, and Petty. Here comes the pitch to Coffee. That's a strike. 1. And so 0-1 to Coffee. Here comes the pitch. That's another strike. 0-2. 0-2 here to Coffee. Finally put the box score up. 0-2 to count. The Coffee. And the pitch is a ball. A little high and outside. 1-2. A 1-2 to count here to Coffee. Bottom of the first. No scores. And the 1-2 is going to miss. 2-2. What's up, Alex? 2 balls, 2 strikes. Comes the 2-2. 2-2 pitch is 3-2. Count now goes full here to Coffee, 3-2. Dodgers beat the Padres in spring training. Spring training starting. So 3-2 to count here to Coffee. And payoff pitch is swing and a miss. One down. Looked like that might been a ball, but she chased it. And one down. Now Briggs comes to the plate. So Briggs goes up to the batter's box. Pitch. And that's a strike. 1-1. 0-1 count. Get Briggs. Buttons on deck. The 0-1 is going to be high. 1-1. One and one to count. And the 1-1 is 2-1. Pitch a little high. 2-1. So 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch is a fair ball now down the third base side. That's gonna be might be a double. Nope, it's only a single. So Briggs gets a single. So she's aboard. Briggs on now. Pleasant's due up. So Pleasant's the plate. And the pitch is a ball 1-0. So 1-0 to count the Pleasants. Pitch. That's balls popped up and it'll get foul. 1-1. The 1-1 to count. And the 1-1 is ball 2-1. So 2-1 to count. And the 2-1 and 3-1. Count goes 3-1 here to Pleasants. Bottom of the first. 1 out, 1 on here for the Tigers. So 3-1 to count. Pitch is fouled. 3-2. Count will go to 3-2 here to Pleasants. Bottom of the first. The 3-2 to Pleasants. Pitch is one on. Right field. Game be caught though. Two down. Two down. Gutierrez will come to plate. So Gutierrez at the plate. Got two down, one on. Comes a pitch. That's a runner goes, and she is safe at second. Was stolen base there for Briggs. That's a runner at second base. It was a high throw. So Gutierrez at the plate. Pitch. A ball. 2-0. 2-0 to count. Deal in the circle for Boise State. 2-0. And the 2-0 pitch is 3-0. That's now 3-0. Gutierrez, Newland on deck. So 3-0 to count. And the pitch, that's ball 4. The pitch was high, ball 4, and the Tigers have 2 on and 2 out. Now we're going to have Newland do up here for LSU. And here comes the pitch. It's down low. 1-0. The ball, 1-0. The 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is a strike. 1-1. 1-1 to count now. Pretty well. Newland. But 1-1. Comes the pitch. The 1-1. It's 2-1. So 2-1 to count. Bottom of the first. 2 on, 2 out. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2. So 2-2 to count. Two and two. And the pitch is going to be a line out to third. The line out to third is going to end the inning. The Tigers get 2 on. They don't score. We'll go to the second. It's 0-0. Nice play. Line out to third. Man. Tigers leave 2 on. Go to the second inning. No score. 0-0. We're going to have Flores, Farmer, and McNally do up for the Broncos. coming up here in the top of the second inning. Program. That is top of the second inning. No score. Flores, Farmer, and then McNally do up Boise State. Seconds. Wait, from the commercial break to end. Bundling up out there. Dropping a little bit. But today was a beautiful day. Mid 70s today. All right, to the top of the second inning we go. No score, 0-0. Flores do up. The pitch is a strike. 0-1. 0-1 and 0-1 to count. Flores. Pitch. Here's the grounder to third. And one down. So one up, one down. One up, one down. Going to bring up Farmer to the plate. Farmer comes to the plate. Go Bees. These are Beavers, right? So Farmer at the plate. Comes to pitch. It's a ball 1-0. Where's your buddy at? Is your buddy? I don't think your buddy came. I don't think your buddy showed up today, or not this stream anyway. So 1-0 to count. Pitch. Fouled back. 1-1. The 1-1 account here to Farmer. And the 1-1 is a strike. 1-2. Where's he at? Huh? One and two to count. And that's a. Did you go around? No. Say she held up 2-2. So 2-2 account here to Farmer. The pitch, swing and a miss. 2 down. Might be. So 2 down. Bring up McNally to the plate. McNally will come to the plate here for Broncos. And pitch is a strike. 0-1. And 1 to count. 0-1. And that's going to be in the dirt. 1-1. Good thing nobody was on base. 1-1. So 1-1 to count. And the 1-1 is a swing and a miss. 1-2. So 1-2 to count. And the 1-2 is in the dirt. 2-2. Two and two. Comes the 2-2. That's going to be a swing and a miss. That's going to end the top of the inning. So the Broncos go in order 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Still no score. So Burzon takes care of him in the second. So we'll go to the bottom of the second. We're going to have Rudy, Carson, and Bergeron do up here for the Tigers in the second inning. Have Rudy, Carson, Bergeron do up here for the Tigers here in the bottom of the second inning. Ew. For the second inning. See if we can get some runs here. The bottom of the second. As Rudy, Carson, and Bergeron do up. Oh. Doing well on this Thursday night, almost the weekend. Almost a weekend. Here we go. So Rudy T going to be due up first here in the second for LSU. Alrighty. Here comes the pitch to the plate. That's going to be a strike. 0-1. The Rudy T. Late. And here comes the 0-1. It's going to be high 1-1. 1-1 account here to Rudy T. As Tigers bat here in the bottom of the second inning. One is swung on left field, and that's hit well. That is gone. Home run. You can kiss that baby goodbye as Rudy hits a home run, and it's 1-0 LSU. Opposite field home run for Rudy, and the Tigers get the first run of the game. The Tigers strike first. So 1-0. We're going to have Carson do up. And the pitch. Try going 1. 0-1 here to Carson. Here comes the 0-1. That's going to be up high, 1-1. The 1-1 to count. And the 1-1 to be fouled. 1-2. The 1-2 to count. The 1-2 to count. And the pitch. It's going to be high, 2-2. 2-2. I got 2-2 to count. Nobody out, nobody on. 2-2 is gonna miss 3-2. Just on the outside corner. Just missed 3-2. Here comes the 3-2. 3-2 pitch is swung on, popped him up. Along the infield and 1 down. Shortstop makes the catch. 1 down. So Bergeron will come to the plate. So let's see here. Dog's barking. Here's a pitch. I 1-0. Somebody's here? Huh? Oh. So 1-0 to count. Yes, somebody's here. So here's the pitch to Bergeron. That's going to be fouled. 1-1. The 1-1 to count. 1-0 Tigers out here in the bottom of the second inning. Comes the 1-1. Gonna be foul straight back. 1-2. So 1-2 to count. Here to Bergeron. One and two to count. And the 1-2 is gonna miss. 2-2. 2-2. 2-2 here to Bergeron. You got 1 out. Nobody on base. 1-0 LSU is the 2. Here's the 2-2. 2-2 pitch is foul straight back again. So stays 2-2. Hereditary hit a home run. Two and two to count. And the 2-2 is foul back. Stays 2-2. Stays 2-2. Living. Counts 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch is a slow roller back to the pitcher. And 2 down. So 2 down. Bring up Petty do up. And here comes the pitch to the plate. Petty. And she bunts it up in the air, goes foul, 0-1. Back to the screen. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. That pitch is going to be a ball, 1-1. 1-1 to count. One and one to count. 1-1. Strike. 1-2. Counts now 1-2. Rudy hit a home run. That's how we lead 1-0. And the 1-2. And upstairs 2-2. Two and two to count. To Patty. Two. 3-2. Count goes full 3-2. To Petty. 2 out, nobody on. Second. Here comes 3-2. That's going to be what time is called. Oh, it was a pitch clock. It was a pitch clock violation. That's going to be a walk. So, pitch clock violation. So they assess the ball. It was 3-2. Now there's one at first base. It's a walk. Bring up Coffee do up. The Coffee coming to the plate. There's 2 outs. Coffee. 8. Pitch. That's a ball. 1-0. So 1-0 to count. You're doing Coffee. 1-0 to Coffee. And the 1-0 is a strike. 1-1. The 1-1 to count. And the 1-1 is punted foul. He 1-2. So 1-2 to count. Here comes the 1-2. That's going to be get foul out of play. Stays 1-2. What's up, Fireball? What's going on, buddy, today? So 1-2 to count. Here to coffee. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch is fouled again. Out of play. 1-2. Oh yeah, I did see something about that. I mean, I think that was known that he got paid at A&M. Here's the 1-2. There's a grounder up the middle, and it gets through. It's a base hit. It gets through the center field. That's a 2-out single. Yeah, I don't think that's surprising that he got paid at A&M. But he's the one that, remember, he did that little money sign touchdown celebration. I mean, so Briggs up, and that pitch is a strike on 1. And he was just he was just flaunting it that he was getting paid. Everybody knew that that was probably happening. Here comes the 0-1, and that's a ball 1-1. Yeah, that one was under. Yeah, it was under the table back then. So so 1-1 to count. And the pitch, the strike, 1-2. So 1-2 to count here to Briggs. The baseball Tigers won 10-2 today. Basketball team won last night. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a ball 2-2. He definitely forgot how to play. He definitely didn't put the work in to play NFL football. He just didn't care. He didn't have the work ethic like Jamarcus Russell. Didn't have the work ethic. 2-2 pitch. That's a foul. Stays 2-2. Stays 2-2. Bless you. Here's the 2-2. And it's a base hit. Center field. Let's see if they send a runner home. And they do. But they throw out at second. There's a run scored, though. Okay, the run does score. And the run does score, but the runner is thrown out at third. And but the run does score. That's going to end the inning. So it's 2-0. Did Burrow get paid or Manning to Tennessee? Man, it wouldn't have surprised me if they got something. I mean, Burrow was a graduate transfer. Uh, oh, Nothing would surprise me. Nothing would surprise me about that. Be back. I'm gonna go back in a minute. So we go to the top of the third inning, and it's 2-0 LSU. Oh yeah. Okay, they're gonna say they reviewed that last play, and the out was recorded before the run scored, so it's 1-0. So it's 1-0. Man. So instead of 2-0, it's 1-0. Yeah, that guy Dylan Raiola. Yeah, he got paid to go to Nebraska. Man. So the run does not score. So it's 1-0. Well, it's 1-0. What's up, Jared? What's up, Steve? All right, so top of the third inning we go, and should be Knight, Gusha, and Groves do up. In softball, they're I don't think they've lost a game yet in softball. I think they're still undefeated in softball and baseball. Taking so long to get this game started. Jeez. No, I'm sorry. It's Lake Wayland Bumcrot. It's 7-8-9 to do up. It's Lake Wayland and Bumcrot do up for Boise in the top of the third inning. Pitch is a swing and a miss. 0-1. 0-2. And did we miss a pitch? Here's the 0-2 and swing and a miss. One down. I guess we missed a pitch there. One down. Yeah, Bumcrot is the name. So one down. And bring up Whalen to the plate here for Boise. And the pitch is a strike. 0-1. The 0-1 here to Wayland. The 0-1. All 1-1. I mean, March. I don't even know like who's the best player in college basketball this year. I don't even know that. Here's the 1-1. It's inside 2-1. I mean, I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't watch college basketball that much to know like who's like the best team. Here's the 2-1. Gonna miss. 3-1. 3-1 is a swing to miss. 3-2. Dalton Necht is the best player. Here's a 3-2. Here's a foul. Now, women's basketball, I think it's either going to be South Carolina or Iowa. In women's basketball, I think it's going to be one of those two teams. I don't see anybody beating those in the tournament. 3-2, and that's a grounder. The second, and 2 down. 2 down. So 2 down. Now you're gonna have Bumcrot to the plate. Is this, yeah, LSU softball team. I'm pretty sure they were still undefeated. They had some of those games that got canceled over the weekend, and I'm pretty sure they haven't lost a game. So 1-0 here to Bumcrot. The 1-0 is a strike. 1-1. 1-1 to count. Swing to miss. 1-2. So 1-2 to count. And the pitch is a swing and a miss. And that's going to end the top of the inning. So Boise goes down in order again. And we'll go to the bottom half of the third. And it's 1-0. Yeah. How about softball, fireball, or men's basketball? Or I don't know what sport we're talking about anymore. We're talking about basketball. Oh, basketball. Okay. Yeah, LSU might make the NIT. So after how horrible they were last year, making the NIT this year would be a major accomplishment. They won back-to-back games. Buzzer beaters. So against South Carolina, Kentucky. So the men's team is playing better as of late. They haven't quit on that. They haven't quit on that, coach. They haven't quit on McMahon. Obviously, they've gotten better. So they just need a few more players. I mean, they just their problem is they don't have enough talent. So hopefully they can return majority of the players and then add Who play for next year? All right, we go to the bottom of the third. Got Pleasance due up. 1-0 LSU. It's tall. Here comes the pitch. That's a strike. 1-1. What's up, Isaiah? How you doing? Hey, it's going better than it was earlier. I was running fever last night and this morning. Feel much better this evening. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be a grounder to third. They got to hurry, and they got her. I step. One down. I think Nate Oates has a lot of hate. I don't think people just care about Calipari anymore. I would say Nate Oates. I don't think people really care about. I mean, Calipari doesn't win anything. I mean, Jesus, he's been there for how many years? He has that one title when he had Anthony Davis. So Gutierrez said that pitch is a ball. 1-0. So I don't think Kentucky fans even like Calipari at this point. He just doesn't win anything. So the 1-0 is a strike. 1-1. I don't think people like Nate Oates outside of Bama fans, obviously. But the 1-1 to count. Pitch. Strike. 1-2. Yeah, he's arrogant, but he don't win anything, man. He always has all these draft prospects, and he doesn't win national titles. Here comes the 1-2. That's gonna be 2-2. So 2-2 to count. So 2-2 to count. Gutierrez. And the pitch is a strike 3 looking. 2 down. I was wondering what the late call was. 2 down. So 2 down in the inning. 2 down. Nobody on. And we're going to have Newland do up. Here comes the pitch. The strike. 0-1. Doesn't Hall like Oates? Probably. I think Hall likes Oates. The 0-1 here to Newland. Pitch is a outside 1-1. Yeah, I know there's some problems with that. If you just get the best high school players and they leave after 1 year. Here's the 1-1. That ball's fouled. 1-2. So counts 1-2. Here to Newland. One and two to count. Bottom of the third inning. 1-2 is going to be swung on left field, right field. Going to be the wind's going to pick. The wind's going to hold. She drops the ball. The right fielder drops the ball, and is she going to go to third? Yeah, she goes to third on the air. I can't really say about to be an out, but she dropped it. You're going to say the wind's going to hold this up, and then the right fielder just dropped the ball. So it's going to be a runner at third base. I think they just need to put it where you can go out of high school like they used to be. That might at least will keep some of these guys in college maybe 2 years. All right, so running at third base. Rudy at the plate. The pitch is a ball 1-0. So 1-0 to count. And Rudy at the plate. And the 1-0 is a 2-0. Yeah, who was the last high school player? Like, I can't remember. So 2-0 to count. And the 2-0 is 3-0. I think that's an NBA rule. I don't think the NBA I think the NBA squashed that. I don't think it has anything to do with college. I think it's the NBA that doesn't want that for some reason. So 3-0 to count. That's gonna be ball 4. So Rudite gets on, and it's gonna bring up Carson to the plate. So Rudite gets on, and we're gonna have Hannah Carson do up first and third, 2 down here in the third. Comes the pitch. And strike on 1. Yeah, he probably would have went to Ohio State if he was required to go college for a year. I'd agree. I agree with that. The 0-1 account. And the pitch is all 1-1. So 1-1 account. And the pitch is all 2-1. So 2-1 account. Someone spent a lot of money so Bam could pop. So 2-1 account here to Carson. 2-1 pitch is. She go around? Did she go around? Yes, 2-2. So 2-2 to count. Carson. First and third, 2 out. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. It's going to be swung on. Center field coming on. And it's a base hit. The base hit. Nobody can get to it. So 1 run will score. And it's now it's 2-0. Man, I thought that was going to be a lazy fly ball. But nobody was able to get to it. We're going to have second and third. Now Bergeron on the plate. With 2 outs, North can go and not have any worries about getting doubled off. All right, so we got second and third. 2 down. It's 2-0 Tigers. So now we're gonna have a mound, not a mound visit, a circle visit. They pitch in a circle. Softball, that circle visit. The wind has shifted a little bit. So, yeah, so wind has shifted a little bit. We got second and third Bergeron at the plate. And the pitch. Ball 1-0. 1-0 to count. Here comes the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is strike 1-1. The 1-1 to count. Here comes the 1-1. It's a strike 1-2. Yeah, they can go to the G League out of high school, right? If they're not eligible to go to the draft, they can go to the G League and play there for a year. But I don't know why some don't do that. You get paid doing that. Here's a 1-2. That's a ground of the second, and that's going to end the inning. But the Tigers do get a run. They leave 2 on a base path. So we'll go to the fourth. 2-0 Tigers. And fourth inning we go. This game is moving on. Game is moving on, man. Already in the fourth inning. Remember, we go 7 in softball. Yeah, technically you don't have to go to college. You can go play overseas somewhere in Europe. So another rule is if you go to the G League and get paid, you're considered a pro, which you can't go to college, but you also get paid in college. Yeah. That makes sense. Does all this shit make sense nowadays with NIL and whatever? Nothing makes sense anymore. So top of the fourth inning. Now we got Knight, Gusha, and Groves due up. Yeah, here comes the pitch to the plate. That's going to be a ball 1-0. 1-0 to count. And the 1-0. They don't even show the pitch. That's strike 1-1. They don't even show the pitch. They were just showing the pitcher. So 1-1 to count. And the pitch is a ball 2-1. Yeah, Deion Sanders brought some revenue in for Colorado just by going there. Like Saban, you know how much money Saban has made in Alabama? Here's the 2-1, and it's a strike. 2-2. I mean, Saban brought millions of money to Alabama, to the university. Millions. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. One down. Saban was definitely he was underpaid actually for what he money he brought in that university yearly. He was underpaid, and he was still getting paid like what 10, 15, $15 million a year. Swing and a miss. 0-1. So Gusha due up. 0-1 to count. Here's a foul. 0-2. So 0-2 to count. 0-2 pitch is popped up and gonna be caught in foul territory by Gutierrez. 2 down. So Gutierrez with the catch. 2 down. So 2 down. We're gonna have Groves do up. In the pitch. They ball 1-0. And the 1-0. They swing to miss. 1-1. The 1-1 to count. And the pitch is a strike. 1-2. 1-2. Here to Groves. And the 1-2 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that's going to end the top of the fourth. So we'll go to the bottom of the fourth, and it's 2-0 LSU. 2-0 is go to the bottom of the fourth. As Tigers will come to the plate. LSU got fined $100,000 for storming the court. Got found $100,000 for storming the court. They beat Kentucky. Where's that money go? Does that money go to Sankey's pocket? Or they know where that money goes? Probably Sankey's pocket. Sankey's pocket. All right. All right, so it's 2-0 LSU. They'll come to the plate here in the bottom of the fourth. Excuse me. Here comes the pitch. The Petty. That's going to be a ball 1-0. Petty at the plate counts for 1-0 to Petty. So 1-0 to count. And the 1-0 is popped up on the infield. And move. And she go. A ball drifts into foul territory, and she can't make the catch. She actually, I think she tripped over the bag. Was just going to be a strike. It's 1-1. Hello, Zachary. Yeah, she tripped over the bag, and so 1-1 to count. Petty at the plate. One one. That's a strike. 1-2. Yeah, the portal changed a lot with the college sports. The 1-2 to count. Here to Petty. And the pitch is fouled. Get out of play. I think the portal's more of a problem in NIL. Just because of the you can transfer as many times as you want. And here comes the 1-2. That's a swing and a miss. One down. So one down. Bring up Coffee to the plate. So Coffee up to the batter's box. Is Boise State making a pitching change? They are. Abby Dowell. That's a girl coming to the circle. New pitcher on for the Broncos. I think they said Abby Dowell. I think that's her name was. Of course, they don't show any kind of graphic on the screen. Dowell will come on the circle to pitch for Boise. Got I'm the fourth, 2-0 LSU. Ready, ready. Have Coffee due up. So we get the pitching change. Yeah, I think that's why they wear that that little face mask, you want to call it, over their face in softball. I think most pitchers wear that thing so they don't get whacked in the face. Although I did see somebody the other day not wear one. I thought it was mandated, especially in college, that they had to wear that. But see, this girl's not wearing one. Man, this girl here's not. She's not wearing that protective gear. Here's a pitch. That's a down low, 1-0. I guess obviously it's not required, but majority of the pitchers, softball pitchers, I see, they always wear that. Here's the 1-0. Is a strike. 1-1. The 1-1, 1-1 to count. And the 1-1 is a swing and a miss. 1-2. So 1-2 to count. And the 1-2 is going to miss. 2-2. Here comes the 2-2. There's a grounder to second and 2 down. So 2 down in the inning. So Briggs will come to the plate. Briggs comes to the plate here for the Tigers. We're in the bottom of the 4th. And the pitch is a strike. 0-1. Oh and 1 to count. 0-1 to Briggs. That's going to be a strike. Other strike. 0-2. 0-2 to count here to Briggs. In the bottom of the 4th. All right, so 0-2 to count. And the pitch is high. 1-2. You think softball? Yeah, softball should have a 4th inning stretch, right? 5th inning stretch. Here comes the 1-2, and that's a grounder, right side, and they'll toss to first base, and that's going to retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Tigers in the 4th. Go to the 5th. 2-0 Tigers. Yeah, having a 5th inning stretch or yeah. I think technically would be a 5th inning stretch. But yeah, they should do that. I've never been to a softball game, so I don't even know if they might have a 5th inning stretch. Like, hey, I want TV. They're on their phones. They don't even know they're on TV. Wait to the camera. Go. So we go to the top of the 5th inning. 2-0 LSU. Broncos will come to the plate. I think it's going to be Flores, Farmer, and then McAnally do up. That guy just has a cigar in his mouth like he's fake smoking it. My my daughter played middle school ball, and they have a I think sometimes they have a time limit in those games. If it goes over the time limit, then whatever inning it is, it ends like that. I remember that. I remember about that. So top of the 5th we go. Birds on, still on the mound here for the Tigers. Gonna have Flores do it first. That's a strike on 1. Comes the 0-1. That's a foul. 0-2. The 0-2 to count to Flores. And it's in the dirt. 1-2. Yeah, things change nowadays, you know what I mean? You know how things are different nowadays. So 1-2 is the count. And the pitch, and it's a swing and a miss. 1 down. Yeah, 9-inning game was a 9-inning game. Didn't matter how long it lasted. So 1 down, and then now we got Farmer coming up. So 9 strikeouts for Burzon. The pitch is a ball, 1-0. 9 strikeouts for Burzon. So 1-0 to count. The pitch is high, 2-0. 2-0 to count. And the 2-0 is a swing and a miss. 2-1. So 2-1 to count. Pitch, swing and a miss. 2-2. Is Sir UGA in the live? Yeah, he was earlier. He was earlier. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And swing and a miss. 2 down. 2 down. So McAnally do up. That ball's fouled. 0-1. So 0-1 to count. And the here comes the 0-1, and that's gonna be 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs in the 5th. Top of the 5th. And it's gonna be ball 2-1. 2-1. And the 2-1 is 3-1. Down low, 3-1. There's a 3-1. Swing and a miss. 3-2. So 3-2 to count. And a 3-2, and that's down low, ball 4. So the first base runner of the day for Boise State gets on with a walk. It's going to bring Lake to the plate. Game lasted 24 hours. There'd be no way I could. There's be no way I could. I would sit in the ballpark for that long. I don't know how players stay up that long. Get that. 10 innings. Oh, Lord. All right, we're going to have Lake at the plate. Wow. 25-23. Nice. That's 1-0. Jeez. So 1-0 to count. And the pitch is a foul. We'll roll back to the backstop, 1-1. The 1-1 account. And the 1-1, and it's low. 2-1. 2-1 account. Runner at first base, and there's 2 down here in the 5th. And the 2-1 is strike. 2-2. So 2-2 to count. 2-2 pitch, and that's missed. Wow, 3-2. 3-2 now. So count's now full. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a grounder to first. The easy play. Steps on the bag, and that's going to end the top of the inning. So Gutierrez fields it, steps on the bag, and we'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Still 2-0 LSU. You're right. Oh, yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, after every out, there's like a commercial break. And yeah. You're right about that. Right about that. Go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 2-0. Bad. 2-0. I think we're gonna have I think it's Pleasance, Gutierrez, and Newland do up, I think. I don't know about that. Ballpark. This softball game back restarted. 2-0 Tigers. Welcome back. It is Pleasance, Gutierrez, and Newland do up. The Tigers in the 5th. Home half of the 5th inning. Right. Here comes the pitch to the plate. Going to be a ball, 1-0. Pleasance to plate. Now it's 1-0. Oh, a 1-0. It'll be a swing and a miss. 1-1. Have I retired from selling insurance? No, I haven't retired from that. So 1-1 to count. 1-1 is high. 2-1. I'm doing LSU baseball tomorrow. They play Stony Brook. Trying to build that up again. Trying to get in the algorithms. But 2-1 coming to the plate. It's 3-1. I think more people will care about LSU baseball once conference season starts playing. Once they start playing Mississippi State and all that. Here comes the 3-1. That ball's hit to center and one down. That's no problem. Somebody's firing off a cannon or something. One down. So Gutierrez will come to the plate. And we're in the bottom of the fifth. Here comes the pitch to plate. Going to be a ball 1-0. So 1-0 to count. And the 1-0 is a grounder. The second, 2 down. Quickly, 2 gone here in the fifth. It's about to be, hurricane season and all that, so hopefully I can sell a lot of flood policies. But flood's national, so I can write pretty much anywhere for flood insurance. So Newland due up. The pitch is a grounder to third, and he'll go to first. No, she's beat it out. Newland beat it out. An infield single. Infield single. All right, so Newland gets on now. Here's a pitch. A 1-out. And Rudy at the plate. What's up, 42 set height? Yeah, flood insurance is through the government. That's separate. That's through the government. Here's the 1-0. There's a grounder and nice play. And oh no, it was a nice play, but it was a bad throw. Everybody's safe. That's gonna be an infield single because I don't think they would have gotten her anyway. As Rudite gets on. Now we're gonna have Carson do up. "26 innings, took 3 hours and 40. Yeah, there was no TV timeouts, no nothing. And the radio timeouts are probably very, very brief. We have first and second, and there's 2 outs. And Carson comes to the plate. The Tigers have 2 runners on, and Carson due up. Here comes pitch. Gonna be down low. 1-0. So 2 out here in the fifth. 2 runners on here in the fifth. And the 1-0 is 2-0. Well, nice play by the catcher. Almost got behind her. 2-0. McAnally, the catcher, did a good job of keeping that ball going away. So 2-0 to count here to Carson. Pitch is a grounder. The second should be an easy play, and that's going to retire the side. So LSU gets 2 on. They don't score. We'll go to the 6th. 2-0 LSU. Man. 10-cent beer night at the Rangers. Hey, yeah, didn't like one of those things in like Mass Chaos. They had like some kind of beer night sale. Yeah, didn't they I have a garbage can from the World Series. Funny. Yeah, I got the garbage can that they were banging. I got that. I got that garbage can that they were banging in the outfield. They mailed it to me. They're trying to destroy the evidence, and they had to mail it, so that they mailed it to me. Yeah. The top of the sixth inning we go. 2-0. 2-0. I know. It worked. Baseball hasn't found it yet. I know. They don't know where to look. They definitely don't know where. They definitely don't know where to look. We go to the top of the sixth. We're gonna have let's see. So Wayland up first, and here comes the pitch. Gonna be a strike. 0-1. So 0-1 to count. Pitch. Try going two. Hold on. Of 0-2, that's gonna be a foul. Stays 0-2. Where we want to come outside. I don't. I mean, I've always had a soft spot for the Braves and the Cubs because they were on TV when I was a kid on WGN and TBS. That's gonna miss 1 and 2. So I mean, the Braves and the Cubs always have soft spots for those two teams because I grew up watching Harry Carey and Skip Carey, and those were the days, man. Here's the 1-2. That ball's hit to left, and it's foul though. Ooh, that was the days, man. The Cubs were on every single day. The Braves were on every single day. As long as you had TBS and WGN. Yeah. Here's the 1-2. Here's a grounder back to the pitcher, and one down. And now it's hard. Now it's difficult to get games in your local market. Oop. Yeah, didn't they tell me about something about a goat, right? Was it a goat? Like they wouldn't let the goat in or something like that, and then they cursed the Cubs forever. So Bumcrot at the plate. That ball's fouled. That's nice. That's the batter. Who's that? Oh, they're not going to show you. So 0-1 to count. So 0-1 to count. We got one out and nobody on here in the sixth. Berzon delivers a pitch. There's a strike. 0-2. Huh. Yeah, there's the 0-2. And here's a grounder to up the middle. Got to hurry. And she's infield single. That's going to be the first hit of the game. Infield single. So infield single. I think she's out. I think she's safe. Yeah, she's safe. Granddad was born in 1922. Only team you can pick up on the radio were the Cubbies. Yeah, things were different way back when with AM radio. My dad said when he was living in Michigan when he was younger, he would get 870. 870 is an AM radio station here in New Orleans, and he would get it crystal clear at night in Detroit. But this was decades ago, and they've since changed the way they can put their frequencies out. What's up, Ron? I went to Wrigley Field and all I brought back was this crummy T-shirt. All right, so I think this play is going to stand. I think she's safe at first. Oh, he's back. Okay. We got top of the sixth. They're still reviewing this. I'm doing good. How you doing, Ron? All right, so yeah, and they're done now with the review. Safe. That's the first base hit of the game for Boise State. The runner's going to be at first base. Now we're going to have a pinch runner for the Broncos. Oh, that's Bumcrot. We'll come into a pinch hit, so pinch run. Okay, she's back in the game. Yeah, softball rules are weird about that. How you can get taken out and put back in, and we're gonna have a Knight at the plate. Okay, so we got runner at first, one out, and here comes the pitch to the plate. It's gonna be a ball, 1-0. So 1-0. 1-0 to count. And the pitch. Strike. 1-1. So 1 out, 1 on. 1-1 to count here to Knight here in the sixth. Pitch. The strike. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So 1-2 to count. And the pitch is a grounder. It's a base hit. It gets to center field, and now they got 2 on and 1 out here in the sixth. And now the tying runs at first base. All right, we got Goose due up, and we got 2 on and 1 out here in the 6th. So, Tigers had a no hitter going on, and now back-to-back singles, and so 0-1 account. Pitch is a bunted foul, 0-1. So 0-2 to count. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be a swing and a miss. 2 down. So there's 2 down in the inning. Going to bring up Groves to the plate here for Boise State. Oh, we got a pinch hitter here coming up. Mackenzie Hanna is going to pinch hit here for Boise. So we're in the top of the 6th. Make a little visit at the circle. All right, so we got 2 out, and runners at first and second. Here in the 6th. So we got runners at first and second, 2 down in the 6th. Pitch is a strike. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. There's a foul. 0-2. So 0-2 to count. You're in the top of the 6th. Berzon will come set. And the pitch is gonna miss. Man. 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. And here's a foul. Do it again. So 1-2 to count. So 1-2 to count. And McKenzie. Here comes the 1-2, and it's a grounder to third. Knocks it down, and there's no play. Everybody's safe. The bases are loaded. Bases are now loaded. So 3 singles. That's what 3 infield hits this inning. The bases are now loaded. That's a ball. 1-0. So 1-0 to count. And the pitch is a ball 2-0. Yeah, an out now would be kind of nice. You would think, right? I guess it depends upon what side of the fence you're on. So 2-0 to count. Here's the pitch to Flores. It's 3-0. It's 3-0. Here comes the 3-0. There's a strike. 3-1. So 3-1. Here to Flores. Here comes the pitch. And that's a grounder. What's the foul ball? It's now 3-2. Yeah, that might have been ball 4, but one at it. So it's 3-2. Verzon will come set. And the pitch is a foul. Do it again. The bases are loaded here in the 6th. It's 2-0 LSU, but Boise is threatening. And the payoff pitch is another foul ball. We'll do it again. So 3-2 to count. Here comes the pitch, and it's going to be swung on and a base hit. Center field. Let's see how many runs we're going to score. I know 1 run scores. And let's see. And 2 runs score. We're tied. So 2 runs score. And this game is tied. Damn. So first and second now. There's 2 outs, but the game is tied. All right, so now the score is tied 2-2. Here comes the pitch. That's a ball 1-0. So 1-0 to count, first and second now. And the pitch. 2-0. 2-0 to count. And the 2-0 is a strike. 2-1. Come to 2-1. That's low. 3-1. So 3-1. Three one pitch is a slow roll to the short, and you got to hurry to first. And they got him. That's going to end the top of the inning, but Boise State ties it up. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 2-2. Man. So we're tied again. Man, so we're tied. Jeez. We're tied. Yeah, so we can go to the bottom of the 6th. Now we gotta get a run. Yeah. No, we're playing in Baton Rouge. Yeah, but this Boise softball team have a blue field. I remember when that blue field came out and did it just they wanted to get some notoriety and they wanted to get in the news and then they beat Oklahoma in that Fiesta Bowl. And that put Boise football on the map. That mid to late 2000s. Boise State. All right, so we go to the bottom of the sixth, 2-2. As Boise scored 2 runs with 2 outs that last half inning. Bergeron, Petty, and Coffee do up here for LSU. They're in the sixth. And the pitch is a ball 1-0. So 1-0 to count. Here comes the 1-0. It's going to be up and in. 2-0. So 2-0 to count. And here comes the 2-0. That's a strike. 2-1. So 2-1 to count. Yeah, Kellen Moore. I remember him in college. I remember in college. Remember him. Here's the 2-1. That ball's hit to right field, but it's a line out. One down. One down here in the sixth. But one down. So we're gonna have Teddy the plate. That's a ball 1-0. So 1-0. The 1-0 is down low. 2-0. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. Christmas. The 2-0 counts 2-0. And the 2-0 is a strike. The 1. 2-1 to count here to Petty. And the 2-1, that's gonna be all 3-1. That Ed's daughter? I think so. So 3-1 to count. And the pitch is a strike. 3-2. 3-2 to count. So 3-2 to count here to Petty. And the pitch is fouled. We'll get back to the netting. Stays 3-2. 2-2 count still. I'm sorry, 3-2 count here to Petty. And here comes the 3-2. That's a swing and a miss. 2 down. Man. Yeah, we can't hit this girl, McDowell. Girl Dow, I think her last name was. We've had problems getting hits off her. So Coffee due up. And the pitch is a strike. Oh, it's not? Okay. Wow, 1-0. Strike to me. So 1-0 to count. And the 1-0. Strike. 1-1. So base is empty. There's 2 down. 1-1 to count to Coffee. Pitch. Strike. 1-2. Abby Dow has really shut LSU down when she came in. And the 1-2 pitch is going to miss. Be 2-2. 2-2. Here comes the 2-2. That's going to be swung on. That's a base hit center field. It goes all the way to the wall. So she'll go around the second and go to third, and she's in there at third base. So Coffee gets a triple. Damn, Marie, what the hell you doing over there? Damn. How's Marie got over there? Jesus. So Coffee gets a triple out of that. Now it's going to bring up Briggs to the plate. Man. Man. So Briggs would come to the plate here. We got one at third base. The go-ahead run is on at third here in the sixth. We go. Of course, the base hit will definitely bring in that run from third. So Briggs due up. Right, so runner at third base. 2 down here in the sixth. Briggs at the plate. And the pitch is down low, 1-0. So 1-0 to count. Hit a Briggs. So 1-0 is going to be 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes. Here comes the 2-0. That's going to be high. 3-0. We got Pleasance on deck for LSU. Counts 3-0. And the 3-0 is a strike. 3-1. So 3-1. So 3-1 to count. And comes the pitch to the plate. That's another strike. 3-2. 3-2. All right, now the count's even. 3-2. Here to Briggs. And here comes 3-2. That ball's hit to left and going to be caught on the run. The shortstop makes the catch out in the outfield grass. That's going to end the inning. Tigers get a runner on at third. They do not score. 7th inning we go. 2-2. 7th inning we go. 2-2. And top of the 7th inning we go. It's 2-2. Man, I was hoping that we would get a run there, but no dice though. Oh well, we're gonna have to hold them to no runs this inning, and then 4-1 in the bottom half of the 7th inning. The top of the 7th inning we go, and it's 2-2 our score. So we're go to the 7th inning, and it's a high game. 2-2. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be a swing and a miss. 0-1. As Berzon still out there for LSU. Here in the top of the 7th. Tigers left the go-ahead run on in third base last inning. Here comes the 0-1. A grounder, right side, and 1 down. So 1 down here in the 7th. One down in the 7th. Here comes a pitch hitter. Wow. So hit batsman is the go-ahead run at first. As Lake gets plunked. Man. All right, so runner first base. Go-ahead runner. Go-ahead run is on at first. 1 out. We're going to have Whalen due up. That pitch would be a strike. 1-1. The 0-1 is popped up left field. And 2 down. So 2 down here in the 7th. There's 2 down, runner at first here in the 7th. And it's going to have Bumcroft. Here comes the pitch. Looks to bunt, and it's a foul. Looking to bunt her way on. 0-1 counted to Bumcroft. So 0-1 to count. Bumcroft. Pitch. A ball, 1-1. So 1-1 to count. Here comes the 1-1. That's a strike. 1-2. Counts 1-2. And the pitch, swinging and a miss. Strike 3. That's going to end the top of the inning. So we'll go to the bottom of the 7th. The Tigers just need 1 run. And we're going to have, I think, Pleasance do it first. I think Pleasance be due up here first in the bottom of the inning. Go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Tigers just need 1 run. That's 7th inning. Bottom of the 7th inning we go. Tigers just need 1 run to win. Softball. So bottom of the 7th inning. 2-2. Pleasance, Gutierrez, and Newland do up here for the Tigers in the 7th. And here comes pitch down low. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is 2-0. Down low, 2-0. 2-0 to count here to Taylor Pleasance. Bottom of the 7th inning. Pleasance 0 for 3 for the game. 2-0. It's 3-0. Counts 3-0. Here comes 3-0 pitch. 3-0 pitch is in there for a strike. 3-1. 3-1 to count into Pleasance. Here comes the 3-1. That's another strike. 3-2. Three and two to count. Pleasants. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. That's going to be swung on center field, but it's going to be caught. One down. So one down here in the seventh. Not that many outs. Not that many outs. All right, we're going to have Gutierrez due up. Gutierrez due up. Pitch. One on. Left field and two down. So quickly, two down in the inning here in the seventh. So now Newland will come to the plate. So Newland at the plate. And the pitch. All 1-0. So 1-0 here to Newland. Rudy on deck. Hit a homer earlier. Get her up at the plate. Comes the 1-0. It's 2-0. 2-0 to count. So 2-0 to count. And here comes the pitch. That's a strike. 2-1. Two and one to count. So here comes the 2-1. That's going to be a grounder to short, and that's going to end the inning. So we'll go to the eighth inning. We're going to extras. 2-2 our score. What's up, TNS show? I thought this game would be over by now. I didn't want to be up late. I thought this game would be over by now. So we're gonna go to the eighth inning. Extras. So 2-2. We're gonna go to the top of the eighth inning. See, we're having a hard time getting hits off this pitcher. Really, really tough times getting hits off this pitcher. He's owned us, so. Yeah, I can't wait till we actually start, getting into conference play. Yeah, I can't wait till we get like conference play. So, yeah, return of Stony Brook tomorrow. Yeah. Man, I remember that series. It was not a good series for LSU. After winning the first game, lose the next two. So we're in extras. Here in the eighth. So 2-2 our score. As Knight up, so they have the top of the order up. They swing to miss. 0-1. Knight at the plate here for Boise. And the 0-1 is another strike. 0-2. Oh yeah, Coastal. Another uh here comes the 0-2, and it's in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2 tonight. And the pitch is a chop back to the pitcher, and 1 down. So 1 down here in the 8th. And so 1 down, and I'm going to have what Gusha do up. Gusha's 0 for 3. Oh, no, we're gonna have a pinch hitter. Brooklyn Pettis at the plate. Pettis will bat. Pinch hit here in the 8th. Pitch is a high 1-0. Here comes the 1-0 to Pettis. That's going to be a other ball 2-0. 2-0 to count here to Pettis. So 2-0 to count. And the pitch, that's not even close. 3-0. So counts 3-0. And a 3-0 pitch. A strike. 3-1. So 3-1 to count. And pitch to Pettis. Swing and a miss. 3-2. Count goes full with Pettis. 3-2. Three and two to count. And the pitch is a swing and a miss. 2 down. So 13 strikeouts for Bergeron. So Baker's dozen on the strikeouts. Got 2 down, and Groves was the next batter up. Did they pinch in here or pitch? There's a foul. McKenzie do up. She fouls that one down the third base, down left field line. Oh, and 1 to count. Here to Kinsey. Here comes the 0-1. There's another strike, 0-2. So 0-2 to count. Kinsey. Here comes the 0-2. It's in the dirt. Good stop. Really doesn't matter because nobody's on base, but 1-2. Nevertheless, it was a good stop. Count goes to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch is foul back. We'll do it again, 1-2. The 1-2 to count. And the pitch is a grounder to the third. Got to hurry. And they got her by a step. So Coffee throws her out. And we're going to go to the bottom of the eighth. So 2-2. Tigers need a run to win it. Tigers need a run to win it. Bottom of the eighth we go. 2-2. Rudite, Carson, and Bergeron. I think the batters. 2 up here in the eighth. I believe Rudite hit a homer way back in the second inning. Went the other way. If they can get one out of the ballpark. Fair. Key word. Out of the ballpark. Fair. Bottom of the eighth we go. All right, so we go to the bottom of the eighth inning. 2-2. LSU led 2-0 going to the sixth. Boise scored 2 runs in the sixth and tied it up. Rudite at the plate. Comes the pitch. Strike. 1-1. The 0-1 account. Rudy T at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. The 0-1 is going to be a ground ball back to the pitcher. And there's one down. We just cannot hit this pitcher at all, man. Am I going to go live for the Stony Brook game tomorrow? Yes, I am. Got a pinch hitter. Kayla Walker will come to the plate. Gonna pinch hit here for Carson. Hey, here comes the pitch. Gonna be a strike. 0-1. Walker at the plate. 0-1. Comes the 0-1. And the pitch is a strike. 0-2. Counts 0-2. Here comes the 0-2. And swing and a miss. 2 down. Pelicans are beating the Rockets. Yeah, I almost forgot that NBA started up today. There's two down, and Bergeron due up. Here comes the pitch to Bergeron, and right field, and coming on making a catch. That's going to end the inning. Man, that was quick. So we'll go to the ninth inning. Game is gonna get extended again. We'll go to the ninth, and it's still 2-2. I don't know how we're gonna get base hits off this girl. We're gonna have to hopefully she makes a mistake pitch or something, because we can't string together hits at all against this girl. Be right back. We're at the top of the ninth inning. Still 2-2 our score. Game is keeps on going. Keeps on going. We're in extra innings. We're at the top of the ninth. Gonna have Flores due up here for Boise State. Here comes the pitch. Gonna be a strike. 0-1. Oh and 1 to count. And it's a strike. 0-2. So it counts 0-2. And that's going to be outside. 1-2. So 1-2 to count. Here to Flores. The 1-2. And that's a base hit down to the left field line. That's going to be a double. That's going to be a double. Leadoff double here in the ninth. Man. So leadoff double here in the ninth for Boise State. They got the go-ahead run on. All right, so yeah, LSU has their work cut out for them here in this inning. The runner at second. There is nobody out here in the ninth. Looked like it hit the chalk to me. But that ball's fair. They're not reviewing that. I think that was a fair ball. No review. So runner at second base. Nobody out. And Farmer due up here for the Broncos. Comes the pitch. And she bunts it up in the air, caught. And Gutierrez makes the catch. One down. That was kind of big. As he tried to bunt it, but it went up in the air. Runner has to hold at second base. So one down. McAnally at the plate, and that's down low. 1-0. We got 1 out, 1 on here in the ninth. Boise. 1-0 to count. And the 1-0 is popped up foul territory, and Coffee makes the catch. 2 down. Now there's 2 down in the inning in the ninth. We had the double to open the inning. Now 2 quick outs, and there's 2 down. Lake, I think Lake is scheduled up. Last time she was up, she got hit. Here comes the pitch. That's a strike. 0-1. The 0-1 to count. And the 0-1, and swung on, popped up center field, and going over, making the catch, and that's going to end the top of the inning. So the Boise gets a leadoff double, and they do not score. We'll go to the bottom of the ninth. Go 2-2. Man, come on, Tigers, and they're just like, and they're just like, want you to take this game. We can just somehow get a freaking run. First, we got to get a freaking hit. One thing, got to get a freaking hit. We got bottom of the ninth. 2-2 is the score. All right. As Tigers just need 1 run, but the problem has been getting hits against this pitcher. Then the problem is getting hits. Bottom of the ninth we go. 2-2 is the score. Fans out in the outfield looking. They want to grab the home run ball. Maybe the winner. All right, so bottom of the ninth, and it's 2-2. Oh, all right. And this girl Dow has put us. She's shut us down. Here's a pitch to the plate, and looking to bunt, the strike. 1-1 to Petty. Now it's 0-1 here to Petty. We're in the bottom of the ninth inning. Here comes the 0-1. Gonna be a ground ball up the middle, and 1 down. 1 down. So 1 down in the inning. It's gonna bring up Coffee to up. Coffee at the plate. And here comes the pitch. Looks the bunt and takes it for a ball, 1-0. I know. The basketball game might end before this one. You're right. So 1-0 to count. Get a coffee. Here comes the 1-0, and it's 2-0. Had 8 batters in a row retired. Last hit we had was back in the 6th. Here comes the 2-0. 2-0 pitch. And bunts it, but it's foul. 2-1. So 2-1 to count here to coffee. 2-1 is a strike. 2-2. Man. What's up, Steel City? Yeah, last night was a crazy night for LSU's basketball. I was running fever last night, so I missed it. I took some medicine and went to bed. I missed the whole thing last night. Here's the 2-2, and that's a grounder to third and 2 down. He just cannot get a hit. See, I'm trying to jinx it. It's not working. So Briggs due up. So Briggs at the plate. And the pitch is a ball, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And it's a strike. 1-1. Yeah, the outside corner, man, this pitcher has been nailing that pitch. And we can't hit it. We just cannot hit it. So 1-1 to count. And here comes the pitch. And that's a foul ball. So 1-2. So foul ball 1-2 here to Briggs. Yeah, LSU, they do. They do love softball drama, walk-off drama. You're right about that. And the 1-2 is wow. Ooh, 2-2. Oh, 2-2. I don't know where that one. I don't know where that one missed, but counts 2-2. Two count to Briggs, and the pitch is 3-2. Man, full count. So 3-2 to count. And the 3-2 pitch is a grounder to short. And that's going to end the inning. So we're going to the 10th inning. Man. 10th inning. I think they said 4 o'clock tomorrow they play softball. I think that's what they said. Man. I know, yeah. They want to expand the playoffs, and we haven't even had the 12 yet. Huh? What? What? I don't hear anything out here. I didn't hear anything. Yeah, they already want to expand the playoffs. We haven't even we haven't even had the 12 team playoff. Top of the 10th inning we go. So top of the 10th inning. All right. All right. Top of the 10th inning. Boise will come to the plate. Yeah, they already want to expand college football, and they even played the 12 team yet. It's just freaking whatever, man. All right, so Whalen at the plate, and that's gonna be a strike. 1-1. And the 0-1 is all 1-1. One ball, one strike. But yeah, it's nuts, man. Here comes the 1-1. That's a grounder, and Pleasance throws one down. So 6-3, one down. I'm surprised we still have this pitcher out there. I mean, right, so there's a one out. There's a strike. 1-1. 0-1 to count. Here's the pitch. Inside, 1-1. Bumcrot at the plate. And it counts 1-1. Pitch is 2-1. And the 2-1 is a hit to right field, and it's going to be caught at the warning track. Ooh, two down. That was a little dangerous. As Rudy T was able to get to it, there's two down. Two down. You're in the 10th. And now Knight comes up. And the pitch is 1-0. So Knight at the plate. Here comes the 1-0. And that's a foul. He 1-1. The 1-1 to count. Here comes the 1-1, and that's a base hit. Left field. So Boise gets a 2-out single in the 10th. So 2-out single here in the 10th. So runner first, 2 outs in the 10th. That's a strike. 0-1. 0-1 count. Goose at the plate. Pitch. A ball. 1-1. The 1-1 count. And the pitch is a bunt, and it's foul. So 1-2. And a good thing it went foul because that probably would have been a base hit. Probably would have been an infield single. But now the count's 1-2 here to Gusha. Here comes a 1-2, and that's 1-on, and it popped up and caught. If the center fielder comes in and makes the catch, and that's going to end the top of the inning. So we'll go to the bottom of the 10th. Still 2-2. Man, something's got to give. Yeah, something's got to give here. Got to give. Go to the bottom of the 10th inning. Be right back. I go check some real quick. The 10th inning. I'll be right back. Go to the bottom of the 10th inning. It's still 2-2. This game, the basketball game might end before this one does. I want to end the poll. End the poll. We are in extra innings. 80% to 20%. The Tigers just need a run to win it. No matter how they get it. So here comes the pitch to a Pleasance. Here comes the pitch. It's a ball, 1-0. So 1-0 to count here to Pleasance. Here comes the 1-0. That ball swung on center field, going back, and it's gone. Home run. A walk-off home run by Taylor Pleasance, and the Tigers win 3-2. Man, that's LSU. LSU with another one. Man, as Taylor Pleasance hits one to center field, and it's out of there. 3-2, Tigers win. Man, it's another dramatic win for the Tigers. Man, they've been living dangerously all year, and they've been coming through. And Taylor Pleasance hits one out of the ballpark as LSU wins 3-2 here in 10 innings. Man, all right. So walk off again. Man, it's like their third or fourth walk off win this year so far. Man, yeah. So living dangerously, but they're still undefeated. So yeah, so the game is finally over with. All right, so y'all see you guys tomorrow for some LSU baseball. LSU plays Stony Brook, and Stony Brook makes its return to Alex Box. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon.